Herkese tekrardan merhaba. Kaldığımız yerden devam edelim. En son Olgrid'in One Evrek'in verdiği görevleri yapmaya çalışıyorduk. Wledim'le bir anlaşması vardı ve bizim de var. Yüzümüzde şöyle bir imza var. Hatta şöyle gösterebilirim. Bir dakika. Evet, şurada biraz komik oldu herhalde suratı ama neyse. Bizim anlaşmamızın şey olması için, bize düşen tarafı yapmamız için Wledim'e yardım etmemiz lazım. O da şu, Olgrid'in verdiği 3 görevi yapmak. 2 tanesini bizden istemişti. Bir tanesini de diğer ikisi bittikten sonra söyleyeceğini söylemişti. İşin aslı şu, ilk görevi yapmaya çalışıyoruz şu an. Video biraz yarım kalmıştı. Buradan devam edeceğiz. Olgrid'in kardeşi Vlodimir. Aynen Vlodimir. Vlodimir'in gününün iyi geçmesini sağlamamız lazım. Görevimiz buydu. Vlodimir'i şeyden çıkardık. Mahzenden çıkardık. Şimdi de şey yapmak kaldı. Gününün iyi geçmesini sağlamak kaldı. Son videoda hatırlarsınız kararları birlikte veriyorduk. Yani Vlodimir'in kararlarını da ben veriyordum. Doğru yoldan mı gidiyorum bu arada? Evet, doğru yolda. Mahzenden çıkarmadan önce, Vlodimir'i mahzenden çıkarmadan önce şey yapmıştı. Shani bize bir tane arkadaşının işte düğünü varmış. Düğünü müydü, doğum günü müydü hatırlamıyorum. Neyse, özel gün diyelim. Özel günü varmış. Özel gününe davetli kendisi. Biz de kavalye olarak yanında istiyordu. Kabul ettik. Vlodimir hayalet olduğu için, belli bir bedene sahip olmadığı için mahzenden çıkamaz. O yüzden bir tane şey lazım. Bize bir adet kurban lazımdı. O da bizdik. Geralt'ı seçti kendisi. Diyor ki kokuşmuş birinin bedenine mi gireceğim diyor. İzin vermiyor.
Geralt, old chap. Mind turning your ass around and going back to the wedding? I was to have a bit of fun, not a bloody walkabout. Keep this up, and I'll get sore legs is all. Not quite what Olgerd asked for.
Fine, we'll go back.
Niye geri döndürdü beni? Belki de ben ışınlanarak gideceğim. Belki de ben 480 metre gitmek istemiyorum. Ya burun içe direkt ışınlanayım.
Geralt, old chap. Mind turning your ass around and going back to the wedding? Keep this up, and I'll get sore legs is all.
Fine, we'll go.
Nedense ışınlanma kullanmamıza izin vermiyorlar. Bunu ilk defa görüyorum diyebilirim.
Run, Roach.
Allah Allah. Neyse.
Bloody fine mount. Good stance,
Hikayeyi
powerful
pekiştirme
rob.
amaçlı.
Stable withers. Well, well.
See you know your horses.
I should say so. My two greatest passions in life. Mares and maidens.
Spooking my horse. Roach doesn't like ghosts.
O ses neydi? O ses neydi? Şuradan mı geliyor? Malikanenin içinden geliyorsa gidemem. Şimdi ana görevle uğraşacağım.
Take
Aynen.
it easy.
Buraya daha sonra bakarız. Size hiç uğraşamayacağım.
Run, Roach.
Bura tam fast travel noktası açılacakmış gibi hissettiriyor. Saat 1 biraz geç değil mi eğlence için ya?
Whoa!
Şöyle. Ama meditasyon yapacaktım.
No sign of her yet. We
Ha,
need to wait.
sınırda duruyormuşum.
This is very romantic.
Fuck off.
Behold, wars have started over uglier wenches. Well, raids have been undertaken at least.
True, she looks lovely. Let's go.
Whoa, whoa, hold. Mean to go in wearing that?
What else?
Have you seen how she's dressed? I'll not parade at that jewel's side in a rank tunic. You need a robe. One daren't attend a wedding in anything less.
Don't happen to have a robe handy.
What do you mean? What about that?
Birilerinin kaftanını mı
Oh no,
çalacağız?
we're not gonna steal.
Gerekirse şeye giderim, orada
Come now. We're merely borrowing.
Zulam'da var. Dır yani.
This'll do wonderfully. Perfect fit. It feels tailor-made. Now for shoes. One must wear shoes to a wedding.
No, no.
And we must be neat.
Geralt'ın sakalı çok orijinal. Hiç kesmeseydik. No. Şu sırıtışa bak.
May they draw and quarter me if I've ever seen a lovelier lass.
Nothing left of you to draw and quarter, alas.
Doe eyes, a swan's soft supple neck, and a waist so slim you could grip it one-handed.
You're actually quite amusing this way.
Şimdi acaba kararları Vlodimir olarak mı versek? Biraz pisliklik mi yapalım yani?
Be assured, you'll like me even better when you come to know me more intimately.
How intimately?
Enough to get a sense of my assets, my dear. Trust me, they're nothing to scoff at.
May I please speak to Geralt for a moment?
Whatever for, this evening is about my pleasure, not his.
Just for a moment, then you can jump right back in.
Be quick. I'll not stand here doing naught. I'm to enjoy myself.
Ne
Geralt,
gecesi, sabahtayız
I'm
ya.
about to introduce you to the newlyweds. Please make sure your friend doesn't embarrass me.
I can't make him do anything. All that nonsense is his. I feel like an ass saying it.
I liked some of that nonsense.
Oha, göz rengi çok iyi. Mesela neyi
What, for
sevdin?
example?
It would do you good to be more relaxed sometimes.
Relaxed? So you think I'm uptight?
What I mean is, it would be nice from time to time if you could sit back and enjoy life, instead of going around solving everyone's problems.
But what does... I don't understand.
Of course you don't. You're as dense as year-old hardtack. Luckily, you've got me.
We'll talk later. Let's go to this wedding. The sooner the ghost has his fun, the sooner this'll be over.
Finally, something that's not utter tripe. We shall dance till the break of dawn.
You get till midnight and not a second longer.
That's not enough. I shan't even get properly soused by midnight, let alone...
Make an effort. I'm sure you'll manage. You get to frolic and carouse till midnight. That's our deal. Then there's the capping. Then you go back where you came from.
So be it.
This way, my strawberry.
Bu taraftan çileyim. Oy,
Hello
güven
world,
kokusu
I'm
alıyorum buradan.
back.
Müziğe bak.
I'll be damned. A proper wedding. Overladen tables, plenty of worthy drinking companions, and a swarm of fair maids. But none compared to you, my dear rhubarb.
SS almayı çok seviyorum ya.
Beware of the dog, Shani. Judging by the size of its house, the mutt must be big as a horse.
Thanks for your concern, but the doghouse is empty.
They let a man-eater like that run free? Have the wedding guests been warned? Seems we are indeed in for a cracking good time.
What a
Ah
lovely
be,
rowan.
yakalayamadım.
I remember making necklaces of the fruit when I was a child.
Ah, the berries make for splendid hooch. Olgerd and I brew it in our teething years.
I shall introduce you to the newlyweds now. Try to behave.
For you, my rowan petal, I'd do anything.
Üves çiçeği yaprağı mı? O ne lan?
Come. Time to meet and be greeted.
I shan't stray a step from your side.
Şu yürüyüşe bak.
Time to say hello. Be nice now.
Hello.
Once more, all the best in your new life.
Thank you.
It's us now. Dearies, blessings rain down upon you.
May you live in health and happiness. Harmony and love forever last betwixt you.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Now go. Enjoy the feast.
Our turn.
Evet.
My dear friend Aldona and her chosen one, Jonas.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Ağzından kaçırıyor da.
tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt thanks for your hospitality. I adore weddings. The brides especially. So fragrant, so tasty, I could...
Burada demir sapıtma.
I'm sure we'll all have a splendid time.
Ya şimdi bir şey diyeceğim. Şu ek seçenekleri çok merak ediyorum. Ki bunları daha önce de söyledim. Yani daha önceki oynayışlarımda da şey yapmıştım da cevapları hatırlamıyorum şu an. Ama Shani'yi nereden tanıdığını sorabilirim.
Tell me, Aldona, how is it you and my dear Shani know each other?
We met in Oxenfurt. Both studied medicine at the academy.
Wondrous times.
Over quickly in my case, alas. My family couldn't afford to keep me there. I was forced to return home after 1 year.
It's never too late to pursue an education, my dear. Your husband is certain to help you complete your studies, provide the necessary
Demir
coin.
ortalığı
I don't
karıştırma.
know. We've not talked about it.
Come, Jonas, surely you've not taken Aldona as a mere diversion for the alcove. You will help her, will you not?
That is between me and her. You needn't butt in.
But I'm not. I merely ask. See, I've come to love your wife like a sister. So I ask you as your brother-in-law, will you help her?
I'm sure we'll discuss the matter.
That's my lad. You're a right decent chap. I knew it from the start.
Şimdi normalde Geralt olarak düşündüğümüzde ben diğer seçenekleri yani şu 3 ek seçeneği sormam. Direkt eğlenceler başlasın derim. Ama şu an biz Geralt değil de Vlodimir nasıl okunuyor bu ya? Vlodimir olarak şey yaptığımız için ona göre seçim yapmayı düşünüyorum. Yavaş yavaş bakalım sohbet nereye gidecek.
Aldona seems a curious choice for a bride. Did she come with a hefty dowry?
I assure you, Witcher, my choice had naught to do with coin.
Jonas' family is far better off than mine. They're a textile manufacturer.
It took a lot of convincing to get Mother to agree to our, as some would have it, mesalliance.
Toh, you never told me. Whatever happened to fortune is of no import to me and my family.
It isn't. John has told me the same. That your background doesn't bother him.
Never does. Not at love's first blossoming, but give it time. 5 years and you'll find few things that don't bother you.
I'm beginning to find what you say bothersome. I don't know where you're from, but in these parts it is rude to insult newlyweds at a wedding.
Insult? I'm merely warning you. Know a thing or two about life, you see.
Geralt and his jests. He has a strange
Neyse
sense of
ya,
humor.
Shani'yi
Very
zor bir
strange,
duruma
I'd
düşürüyoruz.
say.
Yok, bunu söylemeyeceğim. Bu zaten çok ağır bir şey. Neden bu adamı seçtin? Sana hala. Shani'yi çok sıkıntıya sokuyoruz. O yüzden eğlencelere başlasın diyeceğim.
We've chewed the fat enough. Time's a wasting.
Are you expected elsewhere?
Me? Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquors and dance with the local matrons.
Jonas and I invited more than a few lovely maidens. Perhaps one of them will catch your eye.
Oh, that's for damn certain.
And perhaps you will catch one of their...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be
Sözünü
terribly bothered
kesti.
if it's not the case. Come, let's drink.
Let's drink. Çok güzel yakaladım.
You must have a splendid time. That's what matters. Make the most of it. What a wonderful wedding. It's clear the newlyweds' parents spared no expense. What do you want, Geralt?
Şimdi burada yüzlerce yarışma var. Ama bunlardan biri kesinlikle Gwent. Böyle bir yerde Gwent oynatmazsalar olmaz.
Munchkin's playing cards.
In the mood to lighten Geralt's purse?
Geralt won't mind. He's wild about cards.
Nasıl da biliyor beni? Nasıl da biliyor beni?
Perhaps you'd care to sit down to some Gwent with us.
Most
Tabii ki de.
certainly would. You needn't ask twice, midget.
No need for insults.
Bence de hakaret etmene gerek yok. Özür dile diyeceğim de Vlodimir bunu yapmaz. Ama ben şu an Geralt.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
Were that true, you wouldn't have called him a midget.
I've apologized. What else would you have me do? Bring him flowers?
I'd have you play and stop talking.
Let us play, gentlefolk.
What's your wager?
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all in.
Oy.
I never knew you to be such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this night, my dear. Many large sides.
Normally we play that the loser's got to wear the ass ears.
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
Evet. Burada birkaç şeye değineyim. Eğer şu anki karşılaşmayı kaybedersek turnuva boyunca takacağımız eşek kulaklarıyla geziyoruz. Haberiniz olsun. Kazanırsak ne kazanıyorduk hatırlamıyorum. Başlayalım. Her zamanki destem hazır. Wünterödüm listesi. Mancınıklar okey. Tamam. Tabii ki de en güçlü olduğum kuzey diyarlarıyla gireceğim. Kuzey ve Nilfgaard'da aslında ikisinde de iyiyim. Ama Nilfgaard'ın şeyleri, casusları çok yüksek seviye. Ya karşı tarafa artı 9 puan yediriyorum. Bir buff koysa kendisi artı 18 oluyor. Başıma çok iş açıyor. O yüzden kuzeyle gireceğim. Biraz daha garantiye oynuyorum. Karşıda kuzeymiş. Bunlar zaten birbirini çağırıyor. Bir tanesi fazla. Çürümem var. 2 çürüme var. 2 çürümenin biri fazla. Sakın Wünterödüm gelme. Tamam, çok güzel geldi. Çünkü karşısı da kuzey olduğu için illaki şey oynayacaktır. Casus. Burada ne var? Rakibin kuşatma. Benim counter'ım. Gel bakalım. Gerçi dur. İlk başta çağırma kartını oynuyorum ki casuslarla gelen kartlar bu ikisi olmasın. Tamam. Temiz. Gizemli elf bende de var. Avala. Süpersin. Çağırma kartın var mı? Yok. Tamam. Şunu bana bir ver. Çok iyi. Casus. Bu adama karşı aslında ikinci bir kuklam olsaydı fena olmazdı ha. Oğlum kaç tane var lan elinde? En azından bir tane çağırma kartı gelsin, o da olur. Lan açık havayı ne yapayım? Bok gibi kartlar geldi. Pes etmemi bekliyor. Arada iki fark var. Ne çağırmam var, ne kuklam var. Ne yapsam ki? Filipa'yı mı oynasak? 15 desek en azından en az 2 kart oynaması lazım. Gel. Okey. Tamam. Ah, gelen karta bak ya. Lan oğlum taklit etme beni. Lan Eşyaret Tyson yoktur herhalde elinde. Küfür edeceğim eğer varsa. Heh. Sinir bozucu ya. Vernon Roche'u da oyna. Bu el bayağı bir üstüne gidiyorum onun. Tamam, buff'la orayı. Onun ikincisini bekliyorum ben bu arada. Ben şunu bir basayım. Bu eli ona vereceğim bu arada. Tamam. Diğer ele bunları saklarım. Tamam, bir kart daha oyna bakayım. Okey. Çok güçlü geldi üstüme lan. Biraz da şanssızlığım vardı. Ama dur bakayım, düzeltmeye çalışacağım. Açık hava kartını sona ekledim. Ha, şurada 7 seviye var. Bir düşük 6 oynarım. Şu çok sıkıntılı lider kartı. Benimkinin counter'ı. He lan yak. Yak abi. Yakacaksın zaten. Oha. Yapma be, yapma be. İkinci kartı da yakacak. Ben bu adamla bir daha oynamak istiyorum. Alacak eli. Okey. Dört kartı var. Hala 4 kartı var ya. Tamam hadi yak. Yak be. Yak. Gerçi yaksa geriye düşeceğim. Bir dakika. Durum etkilerini değiştireyim. Yukarıya buffladı. 18. Yaptım gitti. En kötü ihtimal 22'ye düşeceğim. 2 kartla eritebilir mi beni? Tamam. 12'ye yaptın. 22 oldum. Artı 4 oy. Ah be, artı 8 geliyor. Of, 4 puanla aldım be. Bir daha oynamak istiyorum.
WİTCHER. Hand over the WİTCHER. Everything.
Perhaps we could reach an arrangement.
No weaseling out of this. Hand over the coin.
What do we do now?
Feel good losing somebody else's coin?
I meant to win, give you the coin. I've no need for it in the grave.
But you lost, so now I've got to pay up.
I
Aynen.
say, he talking to himself? Roaring drunk already, that's it.
We can't fleece a drunk. Have him don the cap and we'll call it even.
Just a minute. Bloke needs a lesson. I say he dons the cap and gives us 5% of the coin he
%5'i
has.
500 kron falan yapar.
Agreed. 5% is yours, and I shall wear the cap. Never fear. A man must do what a man must do. And
Bu eli nasıl
Vlodimir von
kaybettim ya?
Everett's
Bu
a
kadar
man
şanssız
among men.
olamam ya.
Hear that?
Adam
So
full
Slosky thinks
counter'ın
he's Vlodimir von
çıktı.
Everett.
Neyse.
Rogue's long dead by my reckoning.
Exactly.
Yakıştı
Those
ha.
ears. You look, interesting.
Ama ben bir daha
Time to
oynamak
drink.
istiyorum.
We are at a wedding.
Aye, let's drink. My time's as short as you are, friends.
To the Witcher and his betrothed.
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball.
Lives down the hill.
Ne kadar kron kaybettim acaba?
I think you look charming.
Quite the lark, this Gwent. Onward to the next diversion.
Oh, that's a bit unsort.
Bu kötü oldu çünkü
He's a beautiful lass in sight.
Quite a feather.
Vlodimir'in mahzeninde topladığımız bütün şey buraya gitti.
Can't stand it. Soon as I start playing, I just can't stop.
Focus on the game.
Bir de oynamak istiyor.
Even here. Where are ya?
Aslında neyse, açgözlülük yapmayacağım. Boş ver.
He arrived, that's certain.
Bu ne?
I saw him myself.
So, if he arrived, why is he not here now?
Do you need help?
Shani, darling. Oh, you shan't believe what's happened. I'm marrying off my only daughter. Wanted a proper wedding for her, wild revelry. So I hired a true fire eater.
Who's Joss?
You know, scoop, sizzle, sizzle.
Ooh, I've not seen that sort of trickery.
Horribly dear diversions of that sort. He journeyed here from Novigrad.
But I'll not squeeze coppers on my daughter, oh no. The groom's family have us for paupers, but we'll show them how wrong they are.
Seems we won't, in fact, for our fire swallowers has gone as last Yule's pudding.
Groom's hound chased him off. That blasted demon. Ugh, they sure named it right.
Calm yourself, Dumpling. Master Witcher's here now. Perhaps he can aid us.
Ow! The man's got ass he is. He should first seek to help himself.
Ya
Such ears might be high fashion in his part.
Oh, I doubt that.
Before I can begin my witcherly investigation, I require guidance, clues. Tell me all you know, everything.
Well, the fire eater arrived around noon, ate his fill of food, not fire, then went for a stroll to air some gases, he said. That horror demon saw him and started barking like a thing possessed.
Why so?
Haven't a clue. Didn't like the man, sensed something awry. Perhaps that the man swallowed fire. Animals fear fire.
If I feared, it would have fled, not given chase.
Damn fool dog. How can you know? But it snapped its chain and chased the fire eater into the woods.
Foolish or not, it's our son-in-law's beloved pet. There'll be hell to pay if it goes missing.
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I, will find this swallower of heat.
sıcak şeyler yutan adam.
Mighty generous offer, but no one knows where to look.
Matters not. Witchers, that is, we have our ways. The Flame Gulper, what did he look like?
Bühleden.
He wore a jester's cap. Typical sort. Ought to be enough to identify him.
I shall find him.
We thank you, and hope for the best.
Awfully nice of you to offer your help, but are you sure you're up to it? You're not actually a witcher, Vlodimir.
I wish to find this magician. give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me. I must do it alone. I expect it will be great fun.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog's tracks, follow its trail. Just a thought.
Excellent advice. I'll take it.
Shani, Vlodimir and I need to find the fire eater. If we're not back by midnight, then...
Relax. We'll be back in no time. I believe in you.
Tally-ho. Adventure awaits.
Çok belli ediyoruz. Yürüyüşe bak ya. Şaklavana döndük ya. Diğer etkinliklere katılabilirim ve alev yutucuyu bulabiliriz.
The HUNT towards chain off the wall. Underfed it seems. Or else the ash liquor really boiled the mutt's blood.
Vlodimir bulmak istiyor. Okay.
A bone not so clean I've only ever seen two
Nasıl bir
like this.
kemik lan?
One in an ant.
Oğlum ejderha mı
when I caught
besliyorsun?
a hen after not eating for a week. Its bowl is chipped. Tried to devour its bowl along with its supper. Daft mutt. A dog made these tracks true, but a small one. Yet judging by its house, Demon is a hulk, but beggars can't choose their tracks. So I shall follow these.
The capping starts at midnight. Until then, enjoy yourself. Go wild.
Look!
Following some dog's trail? Not exactly how I imagined this wedding. Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair. I shall continue my travails while you rest. Shan't be long now.
Çalışmama devam edeyim.
How goes the search?
No discoveries of note as yet, but I shan't give up.
Bağıra
This
bağıra
witcher
mı
work suits
konuşuyor?
me swimmingly.
Koş koş koş koş.
A broken branch, as if one too heavy sought to scamper up this tree. Seems our fire eater swallows a great deal more than fire. Or perhaps someone was merely gathering kindling. Ah, there is joy in this ferreting.
Hop.
A spark spitter's cap if ever I've seen one. As jesterly as they come. Chap must have lost it running from Demon. Two conclusions then. Our magician is fat, and a coward.
Tabii uzun yoldan gidelim. Kısa yol var. Ama ben uzundan gideyim bakayım.
Missing man, missing mutt.
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
Köpek o kadar da büyük gözükmüyor.
Guess so. You, get down.
Oh no, no bloody chance. I value my life.
What do we do?
Tabii ki de sakinleştireceğim.
Sit.
Now that is power. If I'd had that, the Horsons never would have gutted me. Make it do some folly. Roll about on the ground. That sort of sport.
No.
Oh, could you be any more of a bore? I'll do it myself.
Roll over. Leave it alone.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do so, right?
Demon, doghouse now.
Now what have you done? Why ever? Ruin my fun.
Köpeğe
Have it
rabla.
at the wedding. Climb down. Man-eating beast's gone, as you can see.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
Better safe than sorry, I always say.
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a skunk. I hope he's not polished off that bottle yet.
I saved your life, man. Do you not at least owe me a sip?
course. Bottoms up.
Bu nasıl bir yudum lan?
I say, cracking good mead. Now I understand why you wanted some private time with it.
Fine mead, true. But I was fleeing an hound. Hound? But it was a monster. A furry, faggy devil. They chose a fitting name for it. Those are excellent ears. Might try a pair like that. Just not sure they'd fit under my cap.
Your cap, sir. Lost it running from that pup like a gutless coward.
Ah, my dearest cap. Always brought me good luck it has. I'll wear it for every performance.
You're a man whose trade is literally to play with fire. How can you fear a tiny runt of a dog?
Was a monster! A demon!
So you said. You're a stoneless coward, sir. That's that.
Oh, beg your pardon. I'm not a coward.
Tedbirli.
I'm cautious. Know what become of a fire eater who paid no heed to caution?
I suppose he might singe his tongue.
Guessed it. Settles that misunderstanding.
You can forget about performing in your state.
And just what state would that be?
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp, can barely stand, let alone perform.
First off, that's bollocks. Second, I'm a fire eater,
Second.
not a still walker. Standing straight ain't a requirement.
Yani meslek sırrını bana söyler mi? Ateş yutmanın numarası nedir?
This may be my only chance to ask. Your fire-guzzling trickery, how does it work?
Oh, they tossed me out the guild if I told. Except if I took you on as an apprentice. In half a year's time, you'd learn.
I haven't half a year. Come, just between you and me. We've drunk together. We're practically brothers.
Drank it all yourself. You're no brother of mine.
You dare toy with me this way? Very well. Refuse to tell me, and I shall leave you here as a morsel for any passing boars, bears, or bloodthirsty fawns. So choose wisely.
This here's assault. He's suppressing the arts.
Out with it.
I got this special mixture I drink before every show. After that, I can eat fire, spit fire, do what I please. It don't burn nothing.
Is that all? Where's the art in it? Any dribbling imbecile can smear his throat with a protective slurry.
I've had just about enough of this. First they release the hounds, then come and steal my meat, and now insults. I'm done here. Goodbye.
Didn't mean to offend the bloody charlatan. Do something.
Now, you're gonna forget everything you've seen, said, and heard in the woods.
Wouldn't a smack upside the head help the matter? Put the cheating coward back in his place.
Her şeyi
No
dövüşle
need.
çözme be.
You'll go back to the wedding and show everybody your tricks.
Oh, your charlatan's tricks.
Yes, sir. I'll do as you say.
Coming or not?
I'm coming. I'm coming.
To the wedding, then. Perhaps I'll find some more interesting diversions there. Keep calm. Stay close.
I shan't stray a step. Wild animals behind every stump in these woods.
Bu arada hadi düş önüme hani. Hadi gidelim dediğimiz zaman direkt gidiyoruz. Diyalog orada sonlanıyor.
Gads! Bear!
Bear? That? As much as your cock's a tent pole. Hide, you blind fool.
Yaban domuzlarını nasıl yeniyorduk ya? Gel buraya. Ha doğru. Doğru. Tam tahmin ettiğim gibi.
Tell me, are bears often boar-shaped in your experience?
Got weak eyes, see? Besides, I'm a fire eater, not some damn naturalist.
Indeed you are not, Master. Believe I failed to ask. What do they call you?
David Altonsborough.
Listen here, Master Hattonsborough. Stay close, and no harm will come to you. I'll see to it your drunken, fire-spitting gob gets to the wedding safe and sound. The missing fire blower is missing no more. It was my doing, if I may say so myself.
And Demon? What's with him?
He failed to return.
No, he did. He's just acting mighty strange.
Ormandan
Seems to be in a muddle
korkmuştu.
of sorts. Got as much life in him as a cat.
Sebzeden bir farkı yok.
Might
Pırasa.
have eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
Your attention, please. I invite all to witness the spectacle unrivaled. A man so bold as to eat fire.
We must watch the trickery. Never saw anything like it while alive. My kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down. Faster, faster till we expire.
Kafamızda kulaklıklar varken. Ya var ya.
And now, a special treat for our special guests. The Witcher Geralt and his enchanting partner, Shani. Musicians, something lovely for the loving couple.
At last, music for a loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
Zarif.
Oh, you're rather good at this.
Müzik niye? Gwent müziği.
They say dance is a mere foretaste of more intimate interaction.
Who says this?
I do, for one.
I do wonder what you mean by intimate interaction.
Oh, it's a fascinating process. One you as a scholar and medic might find especially interesting. I'd gladly explain it in detail, but it's horribly loud in here. See the ladder? Leads to a loft. Surely there we'd not be disturbed while investigating the nature of intimate interaction. Seems the music in the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner?
I'm not sure I do.
Öyle ani hareketler
What
yapma.
are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart for you.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you shall keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
Ya Vlodimir olarak
Don't be
cevap
upset,
vereyim.
my peach. I couldn't resist.
I'm not upset. Just next time, don't lunge at me like that.
I'd had a long fast, so to speak. Hunger overwhelmed me. But yes, next time I shall ask. Shani, may I kiss you?
You're incorrigible. Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's a drip.
Please.
Very well.
See how I've reeled her in? Now don't fuck this up.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
Ya şimdi Geralt'a göre söyleyeceksek dans etmezdim, bana göre değil. Tam Geralt'lık bir laf. Ama biraz eğlencesine mi uğursak diye düşünüyorum. Ya da arada bir şey mi versek? Arada bir cevap. Üzerine çok gelmezdim.
Well, I probably wouldn't have forced myself on you.
Forced myself? It was an innocent kiss, naught more.
I don't know if I should thank you or if that should make me angry.
Don't get me wrong. I've thought about doing just that a few times, but
But what?
But I'm not going to talk about it with him here. We can discuss it once he's gone.
I'll hold you to that.
Perhaps a bit of thanks is in order. Seems I've snared the little robin for you.
You can shut up now.
What's going on now?
Nothing. Never mind. Happened to see the man who announced your song?
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I'm surprised. Who is he?
Gaunter O'Dim, Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped in on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply, and certainly not on a whim.
I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you talk. I'm going back in.
Better. Come, Shani. The night beckons us not to jabber it away.
Burada bir kayıt alayım. Şu an kaydedemez. Şimdi, evet.
Let's do something wild.
İstersek devam edebiliyoruz. İstersek Gunther'le konuşabiliriz, Gaunter'la.
If I may, Shani, I'd show you how I cut a jig, nimble as a leopard.
Don't let me stop you.
By the way you move, what charm, what grace.
Thanks.
Hey now!
So if he eats crackers, Radovid took the order of the flimmy horse, punched it off the tail.
That gingerbread's now but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time, you touch it. Let you sniff it, stroke it even. Time. Time is the key. Greetings, Shani. I must introduce myself. Gaunter Odin. My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
Wait, you can see me? That is, me, Vlodimir von Everek?
Of course. Why ever wouldn't I?
Because I'm in Geralt's body, the Witcher's, and...
Just who would I be if the true nature of things remained hidden from me? Someone like you, meaning no one.
I wouldn't want to get blood on my damsel's dress, but insult me once more and...
You shan't touch me. I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation, demonstrate how manly you are, but let's be honest, nothing will come of it. You're simply not him, no matter how much you wish you were.
I came here to revel, enjoy myself, not to discuss my brother.
That's good. Olgierd probably wouldn't want me to talk to you about him.
Olgierd was my brother and my friend. Never have there been more loyal comrades than us.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it, I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me, cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5, took them on all at once, alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave, often, pours a drink for me, gets soused himself, and talks of the old times. He cannot see me, but I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is...
Gunter ortalığı karıştırmaya çalışıyor.
Shani.
Vlodimir
I'm sorry,
şey yüzünden öldü.
It's all right.
Olgierd yüzünden öldü.
Ugh, forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right? Let's go. The night's still young.
Şöyle söyleyeyim. Biraz kısaltacağım.
Not a word of truth.
Don't let it bother you.
Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe you. And now revel on. Time won't wait.
Olgierd bazı olaylar karşısında diyeyim seçim yapmaya zorlandı. Ya kardeşini ya da sevgilisini seçecekti. Kardeşinin ölümünü seçti. Bana niye ısrarla üst katı gösteriyor bu ya? Gel Shani gel.
Hey, donkey. Looking for my geezer.
You're a fucking donkey.
Burayı gösteriyor da. Güvent oynatmıyor.
Your health, Sir Dwarves. May your beards grow long, but never tangle round your ankles.
To the young lovers, may their loins never clean. May they sire many a bairn and reap gobs of coin.
Üst kata çıkmamı istiyor da nereden çıkacağım ben üst kata? Aha. Adam varsa üst kat... Ha yokmuş. Ha şurada varmış.
Look there, Shani. The ladder begs us to scamper to its top, where we can converse.
Then let us scamper.
But how so? Just like that?
There aren't that many ways to scale a ladder. Yes?
Lan oturamıyorum. Ha.
Let's sit.
Just like that?
I'm all ears. What would you have us talk about? I'm sorry, converse about.
Well, when it comes right down to it,
Yes?
you see, the thing is,
Come now, spit it out. Yes, just as I thought. Come, it's time we returned.
Başka konu hakkında konuşamıyor. Ne garip adamsın
what's
be.
just as you thought? I find you intimidating.
Loudly lowing cows only ever give a little milk.
I've only ever dealt with simple maids, whereas you're a surgeon. I believe I was right not to just take you and... Well, I was right to take the more romantic approach.
Oh, all right. Now come, we were to enjoy ourselves. Let's do just that. Romantically.
Lan dur. Oha. Oha zümrüt çıktı.
Yeah, right. Hello,
Ha.
scoundrel.
Of all these flowers, you, my dear, are the loveliest.
Believe the young man's mistaken me for another.
Not at all. I like my women as I like my peaches. Fuzzy and well ripe.
That's enough. Get going. You're drunk and randy. Nothing good's ever come of that mix.
Hey there, handsome. Drink with us. Don't make us beg.
What?
We're toasting the newlyweds. What's that frown about? Drink with us.
I never say no to a lady. To your fair beauty. And to yours, Shani, naturally.
Your elfin happiness. Fortune smile upon you, white wolf.
Akkurt. Gerçi şimdi Geralt'ın bedeninde olduğumuz için yanlış bir hareket yapmayalım. Namımız yürüyor
My first
çünkü.
Witcher contract. Done. Fire Eater found. His ass saved. If I could live again, I'd be a Witcher for damn certain.
Look at the fools falling over themselves to catch a paper.
What sport is this? Blustering about after pigs, are you?
Lads are racing to be crowned King of the Swineherds and win the prize that comes with it for their wench. Lady, meaning.
And the rules? One must be a swineherd's son to enter, I suppose?
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you need is to herd the piggies dabbed in yellow into the pen.
King of the swineherds, eh? And what's this king get exactly? A king's ransom, I would hope.
No coin. Honours the prize. King gets a crown of laurels he pins to his saddle, rides about with pride that he's King of the Swineherds.
You mentioned some trifles for the lasses. Are they worthwhile at least?
For certain! Lovely, every last one. Pretty as a painting. Win and see for yourself.
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense. But why not give it a try?
We'd be honoured.
A witcher with asses chasing swine. Better than a goddamn circus.
What's that you say, peasant?
Me? Nothing.
Good. Keep it that way.
Get that cripple out of
Ben
there!
hayatımda bu kadar hızlı R
Chases a
görmedim.
wench into a bed, let alone a pig into a pen. Let the Witcher give it a run.
Bu görevin şeyini hatırladım. Eğer domuzları yakalarken
Shame there's no
aksiyi
paint in here.
kullanırsanız
It's a moment worth immortalizing for posterity.
şey
Watch
olur.
my movements, Shani. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these imbeciles how one chases a porker.
Bir büyü numarası yaptığınızı söyleyecek. ve şey yapmayacak.
Come on, Piggy. Got a nice and cozy pen for you.
İyi de böyle yakalanmıyor ki bu. Şöyle yapalım. Böyle iterek mi kovalayacağım onu?
Stupid swine. They infuriate me anymore.
Biri
Whack 'em with
girdi.
a sign. You see that, Shani? One big pen.
İşaret kullanırsanız şey diyor işte. Sen büyücülük yaptın, hile yaptın diyor. Kavga falan çıkıyor, ortalık karışıyor birbirine. İyi hatırlıyorum buraları.
Feel foolish peasants? Learned a lesson from your better? Are the pigs penned? Indeed they are.
Master Witcher, we ain't seen such pig chasing skill in a long time.
Your family had an ample pen, didn't they? Go on, admit it.
My family had many pens, but that in no way means I had any practice chasing pigs.
However it were, the crown's going to a good man.
And the king's chosen maid deserves a fitting favour. Here.
O ne lan?
Just don't go hiding it in some pouch. Brandish it on your horse so that all folk may see.
What do you say to that, Shani? Ever witnessed such agility?
You're clearly a natural at chasing pigs through muck. You were a joy to watch.
How does my heart's captor like the prize I won for her?
The rag-stuffed piggy? It's lovely, truly. I've always dreamed of owning one.
Tell me, Shani, what's the key with you?
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl, that's clear. In Geralt's name and flesh, of course, but still. Yet the more I woo you, the less you seem ready to succumb. So I ask myself, what am I missing?
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that so? Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
That one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as Vlodimir von Everek does his thing. Now, who have we here?
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Shani. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
Ya. Sen bir gök kuvveti düşerken canın çıkmıştı.
Did it hurt terribly, my sweet?
What?
When you fell from the heavens.
Why, Sarah.
Shh, my dear. No more words. I shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? But really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? And how...
In
Kızın başı
Novigrad,
döndü lan.
Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well.
Kovir'i çok
Wherever
görmek
you wish.
istiyorum ya.
Let's
Umarım
make
yeni
haste to the barn.
oyununda Kovir gelir
There,
ya.
everything will be made clear.
Leslie, step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our down his dying day we'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
You shan't keep me from anything, filthy hayseed.
Lads, mutants calling us names.
Stand down, swineherds, or Lord Witcher will give you a bloody mighty drubbing. Now, where's a plowing fence board when you need it?
Show us what you got.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice.
Tahtayla döveceğim. Olur.
Fence boards, the perfect weapon for sweaty-assed swineherds.
Lan biraz
Perfect fit for your job, you ploughing gentlefoot.
yalnız karanlık şu an. Göremiyorum.
Never in my life have I reveled so fiercely. Step up. Who else wants a shave? Damned cretin creamed me. Embarrassing to take a licking from a boor. And with a maiden watching. Had enough peasant spawn.
O kadar kılıçtan sonra
Yourself a match
sopa
for a
kullanmak
von
hoşuma
Everett.
gitti.
Oh, Witcher. Away with you. Begone. I've tired of looking at your slack-jawed yaps. Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Geralt, you must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
Kendi
In
sorunun
your
Allah Allah.
dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
You always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my hands.
Fine. I shall try. Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess, you do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
All right.
Your methods, quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
A hazard of the trade, my love. I'm clearly a bit out of practice. But point out the next young miss, and I will gladly prove I...
You've proven everything amply. Let's just have fun, all right? After all, you haven't much time left.
Fine. I suppose you're right. Come then.
Vay vay vay.
Ah, so good to shake the kinks from one's bones. We must find more fun. Found yourself a perch from which to survey passing beaux?
What do you mean? My back aches from pounding the churn, so I'm having a...
And they said fire burns hotter in an old stove.
If I was your age, you'd be singing a different tune. Have you squealing like a kitty cat?
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot.
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with one foot bed. 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Oh, look, dearie, I did. Tain't there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
What's all this then?
They're playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in and fish it out.
Look, mutations don't just turn them barren as a mule, they give them an ass's ears to boot. Must have some other horse part hidden in his trousers.
And once I retrieve it?
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. or it means you're a gallant beau and awful handy.
Is that all? No prize? Not even a kiss?
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants to give you a kiss, she will, but she ain't obliged. Oh my.
Oh, there's more to come. Prime game. Shani, your slipper. I shall prove I dive to any depth for you.
İşin aslı şu ki...
Observe, Shani.
My eyes are glued.
Seems to think the slipper
He tilts a big toe.
Yaptırtmıyor. Ah be abi. Şey yapacaktım. Ha, zaten hemen buluyormuşuz, tamam. Şeyi kullanmayı düşünüyordum bu arada. İksir. Kedi iksiri falan. Ha, şey de vardı burada. Botu alıp direkt çıkabilirsiniz veya 2 şey daha almanız lazım. Onları da alabilirsiniz yani. Seçim size bağlı yine. Oo. Her telden bulduk. Başka var mı? Şurada köşede yok. Şurada var mı? Burada da yok. Tam çıkabiliriz artık.
Damn mucky that pond. Sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes ever tossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Ah, so generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shani. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is, on.
Thank you.
Nothing like a good swim. Now we must do something else. Something wild.
I shall breathe fire!
With monstrous heads and sickening cry and ears like errant wings.
Herhangi bir Draconite'i açıklıyor. Shani'nin yürüyüş hızına bakılırsa ulaşamayacağız buraya. Şöyle önden gideyim de.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shani. I'll manage fine alone. Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
Madem çıktı yapsın.
No need? Why, there's every need. Till now, I'd always considered peasant jollities unworthy of a gentleman. For tell me, who among you would rub shoulders with swineherds if born a noble? I delighted in the beauty of buxom farm wenches, of course, and indeed still do. Given more time, I'd prove this to each and every maiden here. Farmhands are a different story. Never took any note of them. Had one or two groom my mounts. They did this well, but were never worthy of conversation. Nay, not even if you paid me. For one must live by certain principles, am I right? But this day has changed all. Beneath the muck and dung, a peasant is a
Lan
man.
oğlum.
I
Eziyor mu
understand
seviyor mu
thanks
belli
to
değil.
you. You've still shite all to talk about, but I don't mind anymore. For this, I thank you and say, you are well loved.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, yes, you are. All the maids join in the capping.
You're a maid too, Shani.
Midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple, then give them a few weeks, and we'll toast their lovely band with its pale and puffy cheeks. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing so we can empty yet another sign. Bride's one of eternal, bridegroom best beware, or she'll make you a poor gold in the coming year. What's the groom a thinking?
O ne lan öyle?
Must be said garland, garland, cow. You get the cow, laugh the bull, the calf, the hay. So drink and be merry. Tis your wedding day.
Our tradition holds. Whoever caught the garland shall be next to wed.
Duygulandı.
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull as dirt, but good. A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in dance, their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone, their bouncing...
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't! I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to, of course.
Lovely as they are, think I'll put them away for now.
Bu
Is Vlodimir's ghost
ana
gone?
olarak kalacak bende.
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light. A team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or two more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vlodimir von Everett, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
Gods, what is this?
Didn't have to make him suffer.
Of course I needn't have. But I could.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vlodimir von Everett will bother you no more.
Şimdi bu seçenek nereye çıkacak? Biraz daha kalmak istersek ne doğru gitmem gerek. Acele etmeyelim yani. Eğlenebiliriz biraz daha
Don't make
düğünde.
excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You
İyi de
understand
ben
her?
şey dememiş miydim? Biraz daha
course.
kalmak isterdim.
Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt. Pick her some flowers,
okay.
or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
Polish a turd.
İkincil görev olarak geçiyormuş. Şöyle yapalım. Şurada karakterlerden Shani. Biraz fazla mı hızlı gittim lan? Shani. Ne sevdiğini öğrenmemiz lazım. Şuraya kadar zaten önceden okumuştuk. Üvez ağacı. Üvez ağacı.
Good mead ought to lift your spirits. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up?
Al dursun cepte.
Here's hoping Shani's a happy drunk.
Look at this one.
Bir dakika ama ben bunu yapmayacaktım ki. Hani ben sadece üçünü cebe atarım daha sonra veririm diye düşünüyordum. Yok ben bu son şeyi istemiyorum. Burayı istemiyorum. Son kayıt noktasından yükle. Nereden yükledi? Ya. Arada ne kadar var? 30 saniye var. Bak bu olur. Hani ben şey açısından düşündüm. Dedim bunların 3 tane şeyi de toplarım. Ne bileyim daha sonra hatıra kalmış olur. De al dediğimi direkt aldı bu. Heh. İlişki değil. Şurada neyimiz var? Şuraya bakalım. Şuradan çıksana bir kere. Aynen. Hiç yorma beni. Dönmeyeyim o kadar. Burada ne alacağız? Kafayı çekmiş bu adam.
A Rowan. Shani mentioned she used to weave the berries into necklaces. Pretty, I guess. Thing is, will it cheer her up? Fine, I'll pick some. Becoming quite the romantic.
Shani. Oha bütün ağacı götürseydin Geralt. Bu ne?
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Smile, Shani.
You remembered I liked the Rowan.
Remember a lot of things about you. Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
You've got friends. Me, for one.
In that case, let's drink to our friendship.
Ben bu seçenekleri araştırırım, açıklamaya yazarım. Muhtemelen bu kısımda Shani ile romantizm yaşayabiliyoruz. Ben önceki oynayışlarımda yaşamadım.
Good idea.
Yeni fırımız var.
Did you enjoy the wedding?
Düğünler pek
Not
hitap
exactly
etmiyor.
my idea of a good time.
What is?
Time I spend with people I know.
You know me.
True. And now I'm starting to enjoy this. Though, in fact, I did start having fun when I kissed you.
Thought that was more Vlodimir's doing.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
Epidemics long forgotten, sure. But the romantic bits in that adventure? Don't plan to forget those.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent, but don't tell the old battleaxe. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. My lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy. But you can call me Dar.
Oh, thank you, Dar. I feel honoured. Let's drink on it.
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm. Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
Uygun olmayan o ne demek? Şöyle diyelim.
Doubt your mother's that unbending? You'd win her over, I'm sure.
I haven't managed to yet.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not, but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really. Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
Muhtemelen bu asıl
That was
seçenek.
Vlodimir, not me, remember?
But pretend for a moment it had been you, and the situation had been different. Say you're at the wedding, and that very girl keeps glancing, smiling at you. Then she finally walks up, and you know exactly what she wants. What do you do?
Oyun bak burada yine diyor emin misin? Düğünde kalma yoluna girmek, biraz daha eğlenmek çok farklı bir yere çıkıyor. Oyun burada tekrar diyor sana emin misin? Onu başımdan savardım, seni tercih ederdim. Yüksek ihtimal bunu tıkladığımda olaylar değişecek. Onunla giderdim desem Shani olmaz.
Put it that way, and I guess I don't really have a choice.
A witcher never lets an opportunity pass, is that it?
No, he does, if he spots a better one nearby.
Uy, burada direkt mi belirttin sen?
Ooh, gorgeous.
Aa, çok güzel.
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vlodimir planted on your lips, with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
Only one way to find out.
Seçenek neden buraya yürüdü? Ben bunu seçmedim ki. Uh-oh.
So, how'd it compare?
Şimdi çok daha iyi mi diyelim, tamamen farklı mı diyelim? Farklı diyelim.
Honestly, completely different.
Better or worse?
Ya şimdi daha iyi desem aman. Hadi dedik.
Definitely prefer kissing you without Vlodimir's help. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vlodimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to wait
Asıl
for me?
seçenek bu
Or would
işte.
you rather go back now?
Geri dönelim abi, geri dönelim. Videoyu
Love to
kesmekle
stay, I
uğraştırma
would,
beni
but
şimdi.
we ought to get back to the wedding.
Oh, yes. That's best.
Penny for your thoughts?
Just thinking that friends should stay friends.
Değil mi?
My feeling too.
I have a lot to think about.
Yeni fırımız var,
Alone.
unutmayın onu.
So I'm not going back to the wedding. Not really fond of watching drunks stagger around anyway.
Shani, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
Bye bye. Görevin tamamlandığını Olgierd'e bildir. Bir de burada var. Şöyle, şu dursun. Şunu da yapalım. İkisini bir gidip Olgierd'e bildiririz. Aynen, ikisini bir şey yaparız. Bugünlük bu kadar yeter. Hatta bakalım daha ne verecek. Evet. Şeyler kaldı mı? Eşek kulakları. Sır boynuz borusu. Bu şuraya ait. Evet, bu hurluk. Bunların hepsini saklayacağım abi. Güzel, komik bir deneyim oldu. Şu da süslü kaftan. Süslü çizmeler. Pantolon. Pantolon önemli değil zaten. Kaftan bütün vücudu kapladığı için. Domuz çobanları kral tacı. %15 bonus altın veriyor lan. Bravo. Aslında şu ne? Bonus tecrübe. Biraz bonus altın takılalım. Paralarım çok güzel birikti. Bunları depoya atmaya gitmem lazım. Neyse. Artık onlar da başka bir videonun konusu. Bugünlük bu kadar yeterli. Bir sonraki videolarda görüşmek üzere. Hoşça kalın.